Okay, so in this video, I'm going to present to you the processes on how to square a trinomial. If we say trinomial, we are referring to a polynomial with three terms. A polynomial with three terms, okay? So may we take the first example, the basic form of a trinomial. We have A, or number 1, x plus y plus z squared, okay? So the square of trinomial x plus y plus z. So here we have our first term, our second term, and our third term, okay? So first step is we have to square the first term. Square the first term, okay? Plus square the second term, y, plus square the third term, z, okay? And the other term can be obtained by multiplying the first and the second term by 2. So we have 2 times x times y plus multiplying the first and the last term by 2 again. We have 2 times x times z. And the last term is multiplying the second term and the third term by 2. So we have 2 times y times z, okay? So finalizing our answer, removing our parentheses, we have x squared here plus y squared plus z squared plus 2xy plus 2xz plus 2yz. So that is the product of a square of trinomial. So very easy. The steps are very easy to remember. Just square the first term, square the second term, square the last term. And the other three terms can be obtained by multiplying the first and the second term by 2, multiplying the first and the third term by 2, and multiplying the second and the third term by 2. Okay? As easy as that. Okay, number 2 example. Now we will vary our examples. We have a numerical coefficient for x. Say we have 2x minus 3y plus 4. Okay? So we have the first term, square. We have to square our first term. And the second term must also be squared. Okay, so minus 3y squared plus the square of the last term, we have 4 squared. Plus twice the product of the first and the second terms. Twice is 2 times the first term, 2x, times the second term, negative 3y. Plus twice the product of the first and the last term. We have 2 times 2x times 4 plus, okay, twice the product of the second and the last term. We have 2 times negative 3y times 4, okay? So we finalize. The square of 2x is 4x squared. And the square of negative 3y is positive 9y squared. And square of 4 is 16. And then 2 times 2x times negative 3y is 4 times negative 3 is negative 12xy. So negative 12xy. And then 2 times 2x is 4x times 4 is 16x positive. So we have 16x. And then 2 times negative 3y times 4 is negative 6 times 4 is negative 24 times positive is negative. we have minus 24y. Okay? So that is the product of the square of 2x minus 3y plus 4. Another example? Okay, let's take the last one. Number 3. So you can master it correctly. I'm going to give you another example. Suppose this is 3y. And then plus 4z plus 6 squared. Okay? So again, the first step is square the first term. And the second step, square the second term. And the third step, square the third term. Plus twice the product of the first term and the second term. Plus twice the product of the first term and the second term. Plus twice the product of the first term and the last term. Plus twice the product of the second term and the last term. Okay? So we finalize our answer. We have now square of negative 3y is positive 9y squared. Square of 4z is 16. Z squared. Square of 6 is 36. 2 times negative 3y times 4 is negative 12 yz. And then 2 times negative 3y times 6 is negative 36y. And finally, we have 2 times 4, 8 times 6 is 48 positive z. Okay? So that is our final answer as product of the square of a trinomial. Okay, so again, we recall our steps. In a given trinomial, when we square it, we just square the first term, square the first term, square the second term, and square the third term. And the other terms can be obtained by multiplying the first and the second term by 2, the first and the third term by 2, and the second term by the third term by 2, and simplify the result. Okay? Just remember that the sign of the terms should be carried when we multiply term by term or when we square each term. Okay? I hope you have learned something.